You're listening to Bible Truth Feed, a podcast by christadelphianvideo.org for Christadelphians and all those seeking the truth about the Bible message. Join us now as we present our latest episode.
Exodus chapter 12, we have the children of Israel coming out of Egypt and from Ramses to Succoth. In Exodus 12 verse 37 tells us there were 600,000 on foot that were men beside children, so those are the Israelites. And then verse 38 says, and a mixed multitude went up also with them, flocks and herds and very much cattle. So the and mixed multitude cannot refer to the 600,000 Israelites on foot that were men besides women and children. They must refer to something else. And that word mixed isn't a very common word in the Hebrew Bible, but it's very clear when we look it up just how the Bible explains that word. It comes up a lot in the account in Leviticus of leprosy, where it talks about the leprosy in the mixed fibers that are woven together. But if we go to Nehemiah 13:3, we just get the use of the word there, where it's very clear what the word mixed means. So Nehemiah 13 is where Nehemiah has come back, and he's saddened to read that the children of Israel have completely joined themselves with the non-Israelites, such that they become all mixed together, if you will. So Nehemiah 13 verse 1, he reads in the book of the Moses that the Ammonite and the Moabite should not enter into the congregation of God forever. And then verse 3, now it came to pass when they had heard the law that they separated from Israel all the mixed multitude. Just the same word. So there were lots who were Ammonites and Moabites, not Israelites. And therefore, by implication, they were not seeking God, because there were plenty of Moabites who joined Israel who were seeking God on his terms, but these were people who were not seeking God. So the Israelites said, wow, we've read the law, we better put away from us the mixed multitude, i.e. those who were non-Israelites, who were not seeking God's things. Just one more reference to go to, really, just Jeremiah 25, just to make the point. Jeremiah 25, verse 15 onwards, talks of God's fury with the nations, how that they are going to drink the cup of his wrath. And it lists all the nations in Jeremiah 25. Just go in at verse 19. And Pharaoh, king of Egypt, and his servants and his princes and all his people, and all the mingled people, that's just the same word, the word mixed, and all the kings of the land of Uz and the kings of the land of Philistines, and the list goes on. So it's a huge mix of peoples. Interestingly, though, verse 24, Jeremiah 25, and all the kings of Arabia and all the kings of the mingled people that dwell in the wilderness. And that word mingled is the same word as mixed. So you've got this huge mixing of people. But interestingly, the word mixed is the word Arav. So many have suggested that this word is linked to the word Arab, because it's just the same. It's so similar. So it's interesting that Jeremiah 25 verse 24 says the kings of Arabia. In the Hebrew, that's the kings of Arav, and all the kings of the Ha'arav. So it comes up twice in that word, verse 24. So the idea of the Arabians, a mixed people that dwell in the desert, is that a suggestion that we've got, those who dwell in tents, like the Bedouin and so on? That's linked with the word Arabia. But we can't escape. The Bible teaching is very clear that this mixed multitude, they were non-Israelites, who in Nehemiah's time had to leave the congregation. In Jeremiah's time are described as the whole mingled people, sometimes from Egypt, sometimes from all Arabia. But the Exodus message is a very positive one by contrast, because it tells us that not only was this enormous multitude of the children of Israel who came out, mixed with them was a great multitude of non-Israelites who had said, right, we are going out with Israel. We're going to join with them. We've seen the wonders that God has done, so we're going to go out with them. So it's a wonderfully positive message that even that great example of God's salvation was to Jew and to Gentile. The mixed multitude meant all the Gentiles who joined themselves to the hope of Israel. So it's a wonderful example of the gospel message, the mixed multitude coming up.
Thank you for joining us. We hope you found the episode helpful. Don't forget, most of these episodes are also available as videos on our video channel, cdvideo.org. So head over and take a look. If you have any comments or questions or suggestions, please get in touch or leave us a voice message. We love to hear your feedback. You can email us at btf@cdvideo.org. If you enjoyed the episode, then please share it with others. Until next time, may God bless you in your studies and your walk towards God's kingdom. Amen.